welcome to my channel. I have a series of 3 videos coming up to make these 3 projects. They're all made from one multi-project panel from Janie's Originals, and I will show you how to make each and which parts of the project panel that you will need for each. So I've got this drawstring bag. There's a little journal that I've made with a fabric cover, and that also will fit inside the bag. And then there's this little needle case. So yeah, hope you will find some inspiration from these videos, and happy sewing. This is the multi-project panel that I'm going to be using in this video. I'm going to use part of it for this video. I'm just going to show you, if you haven't seen one of them panels before. You get these 2 larger panels. They are roughly 9.5 by 13.5 inches, so you get 2. If you were to use them to cover a journal, then that would probably be the cover, that would be the inside. And then you get strips, some 2-inch strips. This one is as long as the panel itself, same length. This one's shorter. This is a 3-inch panel. Then you get 3 squares, which in this case are, I think they're roughly 4 inches. I'm saying roughly because I know Janie does work in centimeters, but I go in inches when I'm sewing. So then we've got 3 ovals right there, and some little pieces that could be done for applique or machine. Embroidery. What is it? Free motion embroidery. And then you got this little thing here. So I'm going to be using that in today's project. We're going to make the little drawstring bag, and all I'm going to use is 1 full panel, and then you'll need a piece of ribbon. Now this is 3mm, it's 6mm ribbon, and I think I've got 20 inches. That might be a bit too much, but yeah, we'll go with that. Now you might already be able to see that I have folded the fabric in half. Now, this might seem a bit counterproductive, but we're actually going to cut it in half. Okay, so I've made the line. So now I'm going to cut in half. Bear with me. I'm just going to move that up so you can see it. I just need to make sure I have got, line it up with the grid line so I know that I'm doing this right. And then I am going to just cut this in half. Caught a little thread just there. Okay, so we've got our 2 pieces. Now what we're going to do is, on this side, I'm going to mark 1.5 inches. Oops, 1.5 inches from the top and 1/2 inch in from the side. So I've got 1.5 inches and then 1/2 inch, and I'm going to use my pencil, and I'm just going to draw that on like so. And I'm going to do the same here. use the other end of my ruler. That's 1.5 and a half. Really nice, straightforward way to do a drawstring bag. I will put the link in to where I found this easy method so that you can see. But yeah, it just makes it so simple. Okay, so just in there and sort of cutting. I'm drawing my lines at the moment. Like so. So on the top of each one, I've drawn these lines. Okay, and the next thing I should say that we're going to do is we're just going to snip just along that line, that line there. Just going to snip in the 1/2 inch to the 1/2 inch of that line. That's it. I'm going to do the same on each one. So this one. Right. So what happens now is these get folded in, and I will go and take them to the iron so that you can see them properly pressed. And this one goes in. Now, the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a line 1/4 of an inch from the top. Pencil gone, there it is. Because these will go over like so. And when they're pressed down, this then folds over on that 1/4 inch line, like so. It's hard for me to show you. And then this folds down to there. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go away and iron these, and then I can show you a little bit more clearly what it looks like. These are now ironed, and I can show you a little bit more. So the side bits have come in, and it's been folded over 1/4 inch, and then down so that this line is in line with this edge here. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is I'm just literally going to sew along the bottom there as close as you can to it, because you want to leave as much room in the channel here for your ribbon. Okay, so I will sew those and be back. The 2 channels are now sewn, and so we're going to put these 2 pieces back to back and literally just sew 1/2 inch all the way around. Now, if you wanted to, you could French seam it. I'm not going to bother because it's not something that needs to be particularly finished, if you like, but you can. I'm now thinking maybe I will French seam it. Whether I do or not, I'm going to go away and sew it, and so basically it ends up being sewn 1/2 inch in. So if I was to French seam it, it would be wrong sides together, and then I would do 1/4 inch then turn it back out and do another 1/4 of an inch. We'll see when I come back what I've decided. The bag is now sewn, and I did just go with the French seam. And what that does is it just means the inside here, the edge isn't a raw edge. Okay, now to do that, you start by putting the wrong sides together, sew it at a 1/4 inch all the way around, trim that down to 1/8 of an inch, turn it inside out so that the right sides are together, and then sew at a 1/4 inch again. So you're basically in line with the cut that we made. And there's the bag. Now the last thing to do is to put the excuse me, to put the ribbon through. Now if I'm lucky, I might just be able to thread it far enough in. It might even decide to go all the way through if I'm lucky. Yes, it has. So it's come out. And then just do the same the other way. Make sure we leave a little bit out there. And then a bit of a squig around so that it'll go through. You can put a little safety pin on to get it to go. But yeah, no, it seems to like to just slide through here. So just gonna get those two ends equal. Okay. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to tie a knot in the end. And there is my drawstring bag. Okay. So that can be made with any of the panels from any of the multi-project pieces. So there we go. That's our drawstring bag.